Welcome back, everybody. And in last week's video, we cut up all these cherry rounds, which was actually yesterday. And if you remember in that video, I told you that we had a couple really good days of weather and then we had some rain coming in. So today is that second day of good weather. So the day after we cut these rounds, I'm going to get all these split today. I've got the trailer set up and staged. It's already hooked up to the truck, and we're going to get the splitter and the conveyor fired up here and get through this pretty decent sized pile of cherry rounds. I'm guessing that there's around 2 cord here, so I don't know if we'll get it all in the trailer or not. We may have to get the second trailer over here to finish it off. But the goal today is to split this whole pile, so stick around. there we go. I'd say we're full. We didn't quite get all of the rounds split. I figured it was a little around 2 cords, but I think it's a little more than 2 cords, because I'll show you what we got left over here still to split. So this is the rounds that are still left to split here. I'd say probably another half a cord or so. But everything's splitting really good. All the equipment's running really good. But I've got to get this trailer moved out of the way now. I'll hook up to this empty one that Val emptied yesterday, that you saw her split or stack in last week's video. And once I get this done today, I've got another little problem to deal with. I just noticed that the old skid loader has got a tire problem. So I'll have to get that wheel and tire off there because the bead's busted on it. I'll just take the whole wheel and tire off and get that set back up and air back in that tire, because this stuff here was some of the rotten crotchy stuff that we cut off this cherry load, and I've got to get it loaded up with the skid loader and haul it out of here. So let me move these trailers around and we will finish this pile. All right, the full trailer's moved, the empty trailer is in position, and the skid loader is moved with the front tires off the ground, so I can take care of that when we're done here. So let's fire up the equipment, finish her up. There we go. The pile is gone. Complete cherry carnage here in the yard today. 1222, about a tank and a half of gas. And the conveyor, of course, running at an idle, didn't even use the tank. You see, we got probably 2/3 of the second trailer full, so there was a little bit more there still than I thought. Probably close to a cord on that trailer now. A little bit less than a cord, but close to it. And then, of course, easily a cord and a half on this trailer. So over 2 cords of wood split today, I can confidently say. All this stuff is either rotted, you can see on the end of it here. No sense in splitting that, it's all just mush in the middle. So that's why I threw this stuff aside. But it's a big day today because spring is coming, and the signs of spring are all around because the days are getting longer. It's not getting dark until well after 6 o'clock now. And Taylor today is at high school softball tryouts. So spring sports are getting geared up, which is an exciting time of the year for our family. Baseball and softball are what we do, and the kids love it. So those things are coming forward, and brighter, longer, sunnier days are ahead. All right, everybody, that is going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed watching these 2 trailers get filled up with cherry firewood. I'm going to call it a wrap for the video and keep on working and get this tire squared away on the skid loader. So I hope you guys have a good week, and we will see you next time Wednesday morning at 7 a.m. Take care.